Excuse me, please don't murder my face.
There's a stone dino gate in there.
Gonna go over here and get a look at your base. Riding's fun! What is going on again, Nerd Paraders? Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with us there. Playing some more ARK Survival Evolved. Over here on the Ragnarok server once again, I'm joined with Blitzfire 911. What's going on, Blitzers?
What's up?
Not a whole lot. It was the night before Purge was once again, and not a creature was stirring. Well, except for this. 'Twas the night before Purgemas, and all through the base, not a creature was stirring except for Blitzface. At least this time. We're coming at you with a Nerd Pastel update. He's still here, ready for the Purge. He's a savage. It's why he's got his clown mask on, but Purge is tomorrow. It is not quite Purge yet today, but we're going to be showing off some of the improvements that we've done to the base in preparation in case we get attacked, as well as who our planned target is going to be. I am Nick, guys. This is Nerd Parade. Welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for getting ready for Purgemas with us today. Look, this snail's super ready for Purgemas. He's very festive. But we got some things to show off here, too. Instead of us screwing around, let's go head outside. Blitzers, I'm not waiting on you. I'm dipping. Later. All right, I'll wait on you. I see you coming behind me. I'll wait on you, I guess. Let's pop onto you. Put our interface back on. There you go. And we've got some pretty interesting... Oh, that God. Again, that's... Every time I go out of here, I figure out what the Tapahara looks like on the inside. And it freaks me out, because it's just... I just see his eyeballs through his butt. That's what I see. I see eyeballs through buttholes. That's how it works, apparently. Close. Close sesame. There we go. We're closing. Oh, okay. Bye, Blitz. You don't get to come.
Hatch frames.
Yeah, I know. Did I get you? No, I'm bad at my job. Here, I'll land. Then base frames, though. Yeah, we're gonna leave it open. That's all we can deal with here. Here's what we've got so far. ArkNet 3.0 is coming along. We've got quite a few well, not quite a few layers, but we're increasing the amount of layers. A little bit.
7 layers total now. That's getting good.
7 layers is about what we had last season, and we've still got so much more room to go. So much more room, but we're going to do it. That's our goal. Our goal is to complete the ArkNet, make top-down rating like an impossibility, make land-based rating an impossibility. That's our goal for this season. Because we still plan on... Oh, I got screen freeze. We still plan on doing the entire server versus Nerd Parade for a season finale. It's going to be pretty interesting and epic this season. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a great way to kick off or finish off the No Collision Ragnarok that we've been running with, and it's going to be pretty amusing. But we've got to go down here to show off the big meat and potatoes. That is the latest changes and improvements in the base area. So let's fly down here. This whole area, we've shown you the elevator already, but this whole area right here has been cleared and foundationed for something big that we're going to construct. I'm not going to spoil it. You'll see it. You have to stick with us to see it. But the Wall of Cheyenne has more or less been... I got screen freeze. The loading zones plus the structures in this area are difficult to contend with. But here's what we're dealing with right now. I told you we get AADD, Architecture Deficit Disorder, but when we actually... I mean, a lot of help from the trim mates have come this way. My man Ghost has been doing a crazy amount. Ghost is a new recruit this season. He was in the Primalistic tribe before he became a Nerd Parader. So he's been doing a lot of work over here. We've got the Galley Bomb-proof walls, the Iguana Bomb-proof walls, the Stego C4 placing meta-proof walls, tons of turrets, little sniper huts, plant species herps, and we're doing really, really well. It's coming along nice. We've got another blockade down here for our first checkpoint. And then if you manage to get past that, you still have the... Foresto Erpies, the prickle. I think it was called Prickle Parades. There was quite a few names dropped for this one. I still have yet to pick my favorite, but we're just gonna call it something with herpes in the title. We'll change it. We'll change it every time. Look, it causes me to screen freeze. There has been no turrets placed to this yet. These are supposed to be mini arc nets and then turrets here just to make it even more difficult. But this has been the big showcase. This has been the big base build. well, the big base, not big base build, but big base improvements since the post a Purge Calypse update, and now the "'Twas the night before Purge was once more" update. I'm so excited, Blitzers. Are you excited for this too? Yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait for somebody to actually try to raid us.
Right? That is the best part because you get to, like, you see all this stuff and then you actually get to test it in action. So I'm really, really excited. The reason why we're going crazy, like super big beef, like, I mean, it's not even ham anymore. It's big beef. The reason why we're going big beef is because we're planning for the season finale. That's what we're building up to. It's what we build up to in every season. The progress is just taking us a while to get there. But it's still, I mean, we're going to shoot for 60 versus last season it was 60 versus 6. 6 of us were online and 60 players were attacking. We want to see that again. We want to see that again, and that's what we're prepping for. So we want to see how ridiculous we can make this Cupcake O'Doom, the base location that I affectionately refer to as the Cupcake O'Doom with our Nerd Parade cherry on top. It's got to be amazing. Got to be absolutely amazing. Let's do a quick little flyby as we make it back up to base. And we're still going to go scout out our target location. We have arrived at the location of our raid destination, guys. We are going to be taking on this tribe right here. They're built inside of the little cave structure area behind that waterfall area yonder. And the good news is these guys actually approached us and were like, hey, we would love to do a raid defense. Can you guys attack us on the Purge? So we're really looking forward to some of the low-sodium, salt-free battles that these guys seem very excited to do. Let me equip my
There's a lot of turrets.
speed glass. Oh yeah, I think they're really ready. The zoom in with the ultimate spyglass is quite nice here.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of spikies.
There's a lot of spikes and there's turrets in a lot of those spikes.
There are turrets in the spikes?
Yeah, like that one, I couldn't tell, but there's a turret tower in the middle of all those spikes over there.
Those savages. What kind of
Spiky turret.
What kind of man puts a spike within a turret within a spike? Instead of bullets, it's gonna fire spikes at my beehole. All right, excuse me, please don't murder my face.
There's a stone dino gate in there.
Gonna go over here and get a look at your base. Writing's fun. I always try to come up with like catchy little nerd pajingles. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some hardcore parkour. Can I do it? Pro grapple skills? Oh, it didn't land.
No grapple skill.
No grapple skills. Pro grapple skills. Okay, we got it. At least I got mine. I saw you dip out in front of me though.
Yeah, I went down. Grapple, dang it.
Don't do it. Let us see here. If I can peer in. Okay. All right. That's the stone gateway is the entrance to their base. So it's right next to here. I am unsure if that takes cave damage. If it does take cave damage in that zone, rip. I mean, ripperoni. If it doesn't, this might be a pretty challenging raid. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for it. How close can we get?
We need to check out the other side too, because there's an entrance on the other side.
Yeah. Ooh, they're opening the door. Yes. Okay. They're flying out. Hang on. Let's get incognitus. I don't want them to spot me and pick me.
I'll hide in the bush.
Okay. Ooh, that looks like a nasty little wall of death in there. And they've got ceiling turrets.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. We might maybe we shouldn't approach from the side.
Should we go check out the other side?
We should definitely go check out the other side. This is what this is about. This is reconnaissance. This is learning about our enemies just as important as raiding them.
Yeah. Is there anything under this waterfall? I see some gates down in there. I think that's just land access though. Yeah, that's just a land ramp up.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything behind there. It doesn't look like it, and it's too close to turrets for me to run up there and sacrifice my beehole to check it. Yeah, let's go take a look at that other entrance to see if it's slightly weaker. But that's it. That's the only way to get into that base, as far as I know of, are the 2 entrance and exit points.
Yeah.
Do you know of a different way?
You can go through the waterfall, but that's not very practical. Unless we have a lot of Quetzals.
Through the waterfall?
Yeah, it's open. The waterfall that faces canyon side is open. Like, there's no wall behind it. It's just open to that area.
Okay. Oh, how about we... Or not? Parachute?
You remember the first raid of Ragnarok we did behind that waterfall?
Yes, on the
Yeah.
complete opposite end of the canyon
Yeah. You know
from
how the
last
waterfall
season.
was open behind it, but you couldn't see through it?
Yes.
Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. If we're at the Tappy, if you look at that big waterfall, it's open behind it.
Okay.
You can shoot right into their base.
I had no grapple skills right now. I had a parachute malfunction. Actually, I'm doing okay getting my way back up. Making my way back up. Grappling fast, and I'm homebound. Oh, no, I'm sorry. At least you picked up what I was putting down, buddy. All right, I am going to get back up to the Tappy with my no grapple skills, since I didn't have pro grapple skills this time around.
Beneath the little bridgey thingy.
Yeah, I'm beneath it. Are you coming in for the pickup?
Coming in for you.
Oh my
You
god,
know
maybe
what?
we don't even need to BRBs then. I'm grappled to the side of the wall. Oh, I see you. To your right? Yeah, your other
I see a
right?
circle and you
Yeah. to your other right? Straight
see
ahead?
you.
Okay, there you go. You got me. I love that. To your right. Maybe your other right. Oh, I might be able to mount it. Or get picked.
Or neither. Oh god, it won't pick you. Oh, you're
Well, I am grappled. Let's try that. This. Our reconnaissance mission is bad, and we should feel bad. Like, if we were like seriously stealth recon agents. All right, I'm cutting. Can I? Spam E. All right, hang on. This is so terrible. Like this is why we don't do stealth missions. This is why right here. Oh, you picked me.
Tried.
You did. You got me again. Is it gonna keep
I
me?
got you this time.
Yes. Okay, you did. You actually got me that time. Nicely done, sir. We can be stealth recon agents once again.
And a bright blue tab.
Yeah, like we're not, but we're totally camouflaged on this thing. It's nerd camouflage. They can't tell that we're out here messing around. All right, let's see. Let's check out that entrance. Is actually, I can't imagine this being too big.
It's pretty big. The hole behind the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on that lower part, the fat part.
Because it doesn't. Oh.
Like where it turns and goes down on that last one, that entire area is open.
I was gonna say because it doesn't look like it would be too big inside the cave, but I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out.
I've been in there before. It's bigger than it looks.
That's not a phrase I get often. No. Let me get my ultimate spyglassy out here. I'm too lazy to put it on my hotbar.
By these trees down here?
Yeah, that's fine. Anywhere where we're not gonna get shot.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can land by these trees.
I don't see any turret towers. I think it's actually safe.
We shall see.
Oh, this is good. This is for sure good. Stealth recon mission. Super sneaky. Super sneaky.
Landed on the wall.
That's all right. I dismounted. I'm proceeding on foot from here. Or not.
Landed.
Or not. Or not. This must be a grapple assisted jump. We're so sneaky. All right, I'm breaking down. I'm putting it on Mahati beats. I'll replace my shotgun for now.
I never leave without my grapple on the Hottie Bee.
Oh no, not my grapple, my
Your
spyglass.
spyglass.
Yeah. I rarely ever carry one anymore because usually it's just everybody else has got one. And I'm like, hey, take a look at that for me. This one is turret lighter.
But they're all floating.
But they're all floating. Exactly. Which is going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah.
Very tough to contend with. And they've got spikes on top of them, so it's not like we could put a Stego up there and slowly walk it down.
Yeah. And there's a gate in there, and I'd be willing to wager $20 that they have another death wall.
Another death wall. Yep, I'm thinking the same thing. We could march through that. We could march through this, just completely ignore the floating ones if we can outline of sight them behind the gate once we're in. This would be an easier way to go in, but it just depends on the death wall behind there.
Yeah.
If we can Stego it, let's get a closer look. This might result in me getting blasted a couple of times, but let's try to get a closer look. If we can Stego march it, or even Bronto march it. Oh my Lanta, that's a super prickle forest.
Oh yeah, we'll have to clear a lot of that.
Yeah. I mean, it won't take long to clear. Honestly, a couple of cluster grenades will probably remove most of
Oh
that.
yeah,
And
we should
the
definitely do
the
that.
spikes will outline a sight the turrets.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get closer without getting dinged. Oh, nope, got dinged. Got one. Okay. I don't know from where. Okay, okay. Yep, too close. Unless that's you shooting and trolling me.
It's not.
It would be actually quite amusing if it was. Yeah, there's got to be turrets in the spikes or something, or somewhere that I'm not actually seeing. Because
I don't know what shooting you.
that looks like it's the closest turret tower, and none of them are pointing my way.
It has to be on the cliff wall because look where I'm at and I'm not getting shot.
I think that's true.
There's gotta be something down in there, maybe one of the floating towers.
Yep, you're probably right. You are probably right. When you're right, you're
Oh,
right.
I see it. Yep, it's a floating tower.
Oh, yeah, by the tree. Right by the tree. You're right. When you're right, you're right. You know what would be a really good idea and a really good strategy for this base?
What's that?
We're getting into like military tactics right now, but a pincer attack.
Yeah.
If we have a split force, like say for example we attack with our allies, just for
Yeah.
example, we have one side putting pressure on here, and then the other side putting pressure on the other side. So pincer attack hit from both, and then kind of meet in the middle. I feel like that might split their forces just enough to. Oh, can you break this?
Probably a good idea. Yes.
Oh, nice. Split their forces just enough to make it easier to soak push with C4 without getting domed off or hassled too much. But I mean, it really depends. I don't know what type of force these guys are going to have. I don't know if it's going to be necessary to utilize allies. I'd like to not, unless they bring in allies to keep things on as even playing field as possible. So if they start to call in allies, then we may do the same. Otherwise, I think we could probably split up our forces, have 2 or 3, like 3 and 3. 3 Stegos push, and see where we could get with it.
Yeah.
Might be interesting. This is actually kind of cheeky smart, Blitz, because these rocks aren't going to come back with their foundations here.
Yeah.
So we can...
farther to push.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit more outline of siding here for when the poop hits the fan. Very, very interesting. This is food for thought. We must go to the war table and discuss. So back... Oh, you're getting blasted now.
That's as far as you can go.
Back to the base for now. Our cover's been blown. We're back at the base, and we're going to show off Blitz's improvements to the Stego ranch house, the Stego pen. If you notice, there's a couple of different changes from the original build, the Stego breeding pen the video we did earlier in the season, and this is mostly done for convenience. The Wyvern is not included. Like, batteries not included, Wyvern not included. So they're actually all facing the other direction for convenience now, and Blitzes, I'll actually let you take over and explain why you did, because this was your baby, so I don't want to steal your thunder at all.
Okay. Yeah, so I removed, on addition to them facing the other way, I removed the walls dividing the pins inside. So what I did was I took one male Stego on the end, and then I put 8 females, and then a male, and then 8 females and a male. And if we come over here to the alleyway down the middle.
I'm coming. I'm slow. I'm coming.
Okay, yes. Okay, so basically you can turn on your whistle macro. This is like a PC build. If you turn on your whistle macro for you can enable all of their wandering at the same time and just sit here and whistle, and then look for the eggs as they fall, and you can collect the eggs from all the Stegos from this one nice little convenient alley. So it works out a lot more conveniently. You don't have to, because before I had one male and I walked them along the backside, breeding them as they go, and you have to like open the gates, get their eggs out, close the gates. And it was really cool, but it was taking forever. So now I can breed them all at the same time.
And they were faced the other way too. So like them all dropping eggs right in here is way more convenient.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And we're basically using all of the males are raid stock, where all of the females, unless they're bad, are kept for more breeding. We're running a Stego puppy mill.
Yeah. We actually have a whole nother building that I had to make a breeder building volume 2.
Yeah, actually, we could go check that out really quickly, because I don't think we've shown that off at all. Excuse me, Moss Chops. The frames in the base are starting to get a little bad. I come out and my frame rate just tripled. Inside the base, bad. Outside, frame rate tripled.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, it's just, look at all the frames. It's so nice. Okay. Guess what? More Stegos. Surprise! You didn't see that coming.
We got the same thing going here. There's going to be more Stegos down this wall. Probably after this next hatch, I'll be full of this one as well. But basically, same thing. Enable wandering. I've got enough males in here to reach all the females. So yeah, just enable wandering and whistle.
Yeah, this is fantastic. And before somebody asks why so many Stegos, well, I always tease people. I'm like, feels bad, doesn't watch the videos. Like somebody actually asked me, is like, why do you run with Stegos? Are they better than turtles? I'm like, yeah, like from like 3 patches ago, bro. You gotta keep up. You gotta stay on the cutting edge. Well, I guess that's what Nerd Parade is for. Is staying on the cutting edge of rating metas. You can always rely on us. Don't worry.
I also sprinkled incubators everywhere.
So that
I was tired of being hot.
yes, this is such a nice quality of life thing. We're all nice and comfortable in the zone because there's all these incubators around. They act like the incubators act very much like the super air conditioners. So it's fantastic. We sprinkle them around everywhere. We actually need to drop some in the PvP arena. We were talking about that in the last episode because we were in there sweating our balls off, and it was rather uncomfortable. Our lady balls, that is, because we got lady balls this season. You know what we should do actually?
What's that?
I don't think we have any wyvern eggs because oh god, the frames.
No, we don't.
We actually have way more stegos than we do wyverns to carry them. We need more, just whatever level, it doesn't matter. We get every egg from the trench and we hatch it. If it's bad, we just don't imprint it. We just need stego carriers to pump nothing but health. But since we actually
do the second area of wyvern eggs too. We figured out exactly how that works. If you can, that dark crystal cave where we farmed, we went in there on one of your previous videos.
Yeah.
If you can lure a wyvern in there, it almost always makes that wyvern spawn an egg on top of those pillars.
Oh, that's so cheeky. Okay, so you can actually force a really high level wyvern to spawn then.
Yeah, exactly.
We might have to do some. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some testing evolved on that one. I want to see that one in action. That I actually didn't know. But here's our stego egg, fertilized crate. And you know what we should do? We should take these normal stego eggs and start making kibble for the Daedon.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, easily.
Because the kibble feeds, like, gives food way more. Like, okay, pro tip: when force feeding a Daedon, don't use meat. Use kibble, something that gives a lot of food. And if you have
no cooldown.
Yeah, and no cooldown, exactly. And if you have a ridiculous farm like we do, stego egg, you can make a ridiculous amount of stego egg kibble. And well, there you go. I mean, you've got a way to force feed your Daedons at a much more effective,
much faster.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I grabbed. What did I grab? 4?
There's
5.
317 more stego eggs in this egg crate in here.
Oh, for real? Okay, yeah. I mean, forget about it. We can make stego kibble for absolute days.
Yeah.
I've got 5. I'm just going to drop all these. You know what would be fantastic is if we actually finally, we still have yet to get it, but finally got a female with the health mutation.
I actually want a male with the health mutation because we have so many females.
Oh, you know what? That's
but
right.
We got a health mutation the other day, and it was a bad health mutation.
A negative one, right?
It was negative. I was like, no!
Like, I think our base is like 5,980? 5980, right? Yeah. So the negative health mutation ended up taking it down like to 4,400, like 4,400 and something.
That was a lot.
It was impressive. Like, it was like, oh, our first health mutation, but it's terrible!
Why do you do this to me?
Yeah, so yes, ARK Myth Busted. Contrary to popular opinion, you can get bad mutations. They're not always good. Oh yeah, this is going to take a solid minute here. Why don't we... And
I've gotten actually a lot of color mutations.
Yes, and color mutations count. I've gotten that question before. Do color mutations count against your mutation total when you're specifically breeding for mutations? The answer to that is yes, it does. So ideally, if you're breeding solely for mutations, like because you can get 20 on each side, total, max. And if you manage to get all 40 into health, I mean, this would take a long, long time. It's a long process. Yeah. If you're doing it on official, it's going to take you months and months and months.
It's going to take years.
Yeah, maybe. But if you do manage to like get all health mutations positively, you would have god-like breeds. God-like.
Yeah, you over double their health when you get every mutation in health.
Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. What do we got left on these guys? I've rambled for a solid minute. We got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, when you max one of our we finally maxed out one of our stegos with XP. It gets over 40,000 health. I think it was like 42k. So if we got every health mutation on these, they'd be nearing 100k health.
That's bonkers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So with 5980 at max leveled, which is what is that, like 72 levels? Something like that. Everyone pumped into health. It was 44,000 HP.
Yeah, Something like that. It was either 42 or 44. My memory's not the best.
That's crazy. But it seems like there was an update. Like you occasionally get shot off the back of a Stego now with the turrets. So it's a little sketchums. All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'll get this one. Oh, I just picked up an egg on accident. Imprint to me. Become my little baby. This is a female.
This one's a breeder.
This one might be a breeder too. I'm just gonna pop burries on it. Come here, you. I'm gonna imprint. Because I usually write in, so I'm going to print a couple of these.
I just imprinted this one.
That's fine.
I'll let you imprint the rest.
I accidentally picked up that egg when I didn't mean to. Come
I'm
here.
disabling wondering.
Oh, thank you. In you go. I should just be teeing it. I don't know why I dragged it. Force of habit. Honestly, I still have yet to get used to tee. And
I have T set to my mouse, so it's habit for me to do that.
That would be nice. I should look into doing that. People always make fun of me. Disable wonder. Because...
You know what drives me crazy that you do like that?
Oh, yeah.
When you right-click on something and you hit consume instead of hitting E.
Oh, see,
I see that and I'm like, hit E.
Because I've been playing ARK for a long time, so I'm kind of like, I'm set in my ways. Like, you can't teach an old Nick new tricks. But yeah, I mean, I get comments all the time, like, because I do some things that make people cringe, obviously, because this is sometimes cringe parade. But I do things like click and drag a lot, just because I've had done it so frequently before they introduced the hotkey that it's just... Anyway, let's check.
Becomes habit.
Yeah, it had become, like, it's hard-coded into my brain. We've got a male.
Let's check for health mutations.
Yeah.
5980.
No.
Also check for other mutations so we know if it's not a breeder. Oh, this one got a paternal mutation.
Did it?
It's got a black spine.
Oh, so it's a color. None of these have mutations.
Oh, this one has a mutation, I think.
No, it said 0, 0. 0, 0.
Huh. It must have dark blue on the back, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, let me backspace that. Yeah, it's just blue. Let me actually show the one that has mutations.
Mutation. Yeah, this one right here.
Nothing good. Okay, so what we're looking for when we click this is this right here. Like, you saw how the other ones were 020, this one's 120, and then first thing you do is check the stats, obviously, which is 5980, not what we want, nothing happened here, so it's normally just, okay, what else changed? Out of curiosity, this one appears to have the color mutation of the black back, and that's all she wrote. So these are all either breeder stock or March-in soaker stock, so they're raid quality.
Yeah, that's why I name them this way. This is baby F00. So that's F, 0 maternal and 0 paternal mutations. That's what the numbers are for in these. I get that question a lot.
Oh, what's the 0, 0? Yeah, it makes sense. I didn't even know that. I learned something new today.
My little method I use to keep track of them.
It's the Blith method for the breeding of well, I was gonna say Stegos, but the breeding of anything, but the mutation breeding.
Yeah, it's not as important as 0, 0, but when you get up in there and you got like 11, 15, the numbers help a lot.
Yeah, I can see how it would be helpful. Well, I think that's pretty much gonna. I mean, that's all we've really got to do so far for the Purge prep. The exciting stuff has more or less been done. I know the Tribs is running Gulch, running the Gulch for Wyvern eggs just to pick up anything they can. Coming back with like steady supplies of it. Stegos need to be raised. We don't want to march our breeders in there. Those are specifically for farting out eggs and producing more of these guys. So
exponential growth.
Yeah, exactly. Exponential growth. So now comes the boring part. We're going to sit here, play with our babies, hopefully wait for some Wyvern eggs to come in, raise those guys, and then get prepped for Purgemas. 'Twas the night before Purgemas. And all through the base, all we were doing, we're breeding Stego base. And we were going to have a mini Stego right now. I don't know. I'm done trying to rhyme. Thank you guys so much for watching. My camera always freaks out when it doesn't like my jokes, so it just went potato for a second. Smash the thumbs up button for me if you liked the stuff, if you're excited for the Purge, if you're ready to see some raids. I'm very excited to do... We're still tinkering around with the different raiding times that I promised at the beginning of the season. So right now we're doing like the 2 Purges per week split up with a pretty big difference in between them. I'm curious to try out like a PvP weekend, like maybe a Friday, Saturday, see how people like it. We're going to pick at the end result what people seem to like the most. What gets the most positive feedback is what we're probably going to end up sticking with. But for now, we're still tinkering around. So smash the thumbs up button, like I said, if you guys are excited for the Purge. If you're liking the fact that there are 2 per week, let me know your feedback, what you think in the comments below about the Purge, what your favorite type of Purge is, like the Tuesday, Saturday split, or what days would you like to see, so on and so forth. And always remember to subscribe to the page. Don't forget that one. That is important. And more important than that, remember to take care of yourselves and stay awesome, guys. We'll catch you in the next episode. Later.